Hello, welcome back to Mission 3, Lesson 5. I know, you're excited, I'm excited, we're all excited. All right, our student objective for this lesson is to multiply multiples of 10, 100, and 1000 by single digits, recognizing patterns. So, in other words, what we're doing today is we are multiplying a number by 10, 100, or 1000. So a single digit number by 10, 100, or 1000. And what we're going to recognize, the pattern is what I call the zeros trick when we do it. So let's take a look. Let's start by taking a look at a few more basic multiplication problems that fit into this realm. So to start with, I have 8 times 10. Now, 8 times 10, you could probably tell me is, well, that would be, Mr. Morrison, that would be 80, which is true. But let's take a look at a little trick that we can do because it's going to help us as we get a little deeper into it. What we're really doing, a quick way to do this, if we did, hey, what's 8 times 1 is 8, obviously. And then how many zeros do I have? 1. Notice I just put a 0 at the end. 8 times 10 is 80. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing now for 8 times 100. Well, 8 times 1, again, is just 8. And then how many zeros did I have? I had 1, 2. I just tack those zeros on. 8 times 100 is 800. And then 8 times 1000, well, again, 8 times 1 is 8. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. Just put those on. 1, 2, 3. 8,000. So 8 times 1000 is 8,000. So this isn't anything real new for you, but the secret is going to be in this, like I said, called the zeros trick. So just multiplying, and then putting the zeros back on at the end. So let's take a look here as we get a little more advanced. Okay, so this first problem is 4 times 30. So you may go, well, 4 times 30, that's a big number, Miss Morse. I don't know what that is yet. Okay, that's fine. So let's look at our little trick here. So what I'm going to do, and what you should do is, well, I can tell you what 4 times 3 is. 4 times 3 is 12. And then how many zeros did I have on this 30? I had 1 0. And all I need to do is put that 0 back on my product right there. 120. 4 times 30 is 120. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the same thing for 5 times 500. I might not be able to tell you what 5 times 500 is just off the top of my head, but I can tell you, because I know my multiplication facts, that 5 times 5 is 25. And then how many zeros did I have? I had 1, 2 zeros in that 500. So I would just put those zeros back on the end. So 5 times 500 is 2,500. Just as 5 times 5 is 25, but then I just put the zeros back on the end. Our final one here is 3 times 7,000. Well, again, I just asked myself, what's 3 times 7? 3 times 7 is 21. And then how many zeros did I have on that 7,000? 1, 2, 3. I just put those 1, 2, 3. I just tack them on for the 21. Put my comma in there. And 3 times 7,000 is 21,000. So what you're going to see is, and as you work through this lesson, is as long as you have those multiplication facts down, those single-digit multiplication facts, it shouldn't be bad for you, because what you're going to do is you're just going to multiply those, and then you just tack those zeros back on at the end, and that'll give you your product. Refresher, product is what we call the answer to a multiplication problem. And so just remember that zeros trick, multiply the single digits out front, and then put the zeros on, and you're going to be good to go for this lesson. Good luck, and if you have any questions, let me or your teacher know.